Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Good ball, good take. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Simons. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ndika, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get on to this? And here's Thuram. Simons. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right... Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gravenberch. And here's Bellingham. And it's Gravenberch. Looking to play him in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Partey. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thuram. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Thuram is offering a right smile there.
Xavi Simons plays it short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham.
Such good technique.
Long ball upfield. Mingueza made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Partey is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Cancelo. Played into space out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Simons. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Partey. Spain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Tchouaméni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. McKennie. Good take, and is he in? Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Here's McKennie. And it's Cucurella. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And that should get the job done. Konate gets it away. Van de Ven. And it's Tchouaméni. Gravenberch did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Great vision. Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
João Cancelo. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Thuram, and he's worked it through, and it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fires it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Back into the middle. Gravenberg. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. Played over towards the opposite flank. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ambitious ball here. João Cancelo looking to get on the end of this. Simons. Oh, it's played into the area. Martinez claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Great defending, strong and determined. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Thuram is onto this, showing good feet. Mingueza receives it in a good position here. A corner it is then.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 38. Serán sustituidos por
Cucurella,
el dorsal 3, el dorsal 17.
Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Dani Olmo. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Turns and goes back. So, chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Just about up to 75 minutes. There's a sharp little ball here, and it's played in here. Cleared without hesitation.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Thuram. He's found a way. He's had a shot! And it's Caicedo. Dani Olmo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? This looks promising. Chooses to go back, picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And one more try! Mingueza stood his ground strongly. What a throw in. And here's Valverde. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dani Olmo. That is lovely.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That has been slung wide. Caicedo. Looking for options for move. Real chance! Off the post! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Caicedo. And it's Frimpong. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Now it's Tungbec. Now it's Valverde. Thuram. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Valverde. It's a good chance for a shot! That has been slung wide. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Xavi Simons really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham, great vision. Can he finish? Goal, Spain! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Decent progress down the left. Mingueza wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? Simons. It's a goal kick. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Mendes gets into some space. He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back. And it's Gravenberch. Xavi Simons. And they can counter here. Cucurella. Indica. Now it's Simons. And here's Mbappe. And he's gone. Osimhen! Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's on it, can he get away? Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 5 minutes till the break. Knocks it into space. Backward it goes. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Osimhen. Now this could be a chance. Ndika did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the finish! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Mbappe. Cucurella could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here comes another cross. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nuno Mendes. Thuram. Mendes has it out wide and in space. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Gravenberch. Threads one in. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chouameni. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far, tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Well read, and the danger is averted.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 25, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por
Cucurella
el
with the
dorsal
short one.
14, el dorsal 22,
Hit
el
into the
dorsal
middle.
8, el dorsal
Alisson
3,
claims it
el
without
dorsal
any
11,
fuss.
el dorsal 4.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ndika kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Dembele. DiMarco. Out Sorlot. Sorlot tries making a foray down the right. And here's the chance to counter. Frimpong. Oh, this is a very good run. Now the... Oh, smashing header! De Jong. Dani Olmo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cucurella.
Such good technique.
Cucurella proves just a little bit too strong. Out for a throw. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's a good ball out wide. Thuram. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Thuram. Caicedo. And he's cut it out. Dani Olmo. The final 5 minutes. Mbappe. And Ndika. DiMarco. Played into space, chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Danger averted for now.
3 minutos de descuento.
Dani Olmo. And it's Kimmich. De Jong. Now that's well seen too. Alisson punts it upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 37,
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Kimmich. De Jong. Back towards the middle. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Konate gets it clear. Thuram, here's onto this. Mbappe. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked it up out wide. DiMarco puts them all in. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In by DiMarco. And he's there to get it away. Ndika. And here's Thuram. He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Thuram fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Tchouaméni. De Jong. He's looking wide. He's found some space. Chance! What about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Oh, no joy this time. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle. Tchouaméni. That's Solot. Now it's Thuram. Nicely spread. Kimmich gets a cross in. And that should get the job done. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Kimmich. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. All hands on deck for this one. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played into the box. A mighty effort! That's a decent clearance. Oh, important interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Frimpong is carrying after that one. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's charged, surely! And that is it. Time for no more.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
OK, get set. We have penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And so the captain steps up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So this one to restore parity. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Dembele is second man up. And that is a scarcely believable miss. Dani Olmo will take the third penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Spain with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it. And the lead is 2. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to save match point. Sticks it away.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Alisson must save it. Oh, he cannot do it.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Paris Saint-Germain must score here to stay in it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory.
Shot, surely! Goal, Spain! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oscar Mingueza. Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Aimed beyond the and the shot! It's in! Perry Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Mbappe! João Cancelo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Mbappe for Valverde. And it's Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham. Indica. Thuram. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Cucurella. Tchouaméni. João Cancelo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Valverde. Oscar Mingueza. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Thuram. And it's Cancelo. Indica. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, they could break here. That's a cute ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gravenberg. No way through. Driving forward. Neatly clipped into space. Martinez claims comfortably. Tchouaméni. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. In with the challenge. Bellingham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And he shoots! Opts to play it back. Swept in. Konate gets it away. Valverde. Now it's Thuram. And it's Mendes. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, it's a great ball here. Referee has just said play on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tchouaméni. João Cancelo. Now it's Simons. And Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, super ball. Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 25.
We have got changes here
El
from
dorsal
both sides, in
21.
fact.
El dorsal
So we have a
10.
breakthrough.
El
Now
dorsal
how will
17.
things develop from here?
El dorsal
It's
6.
so often the case with
El
goal
dorsal
scorers,
7.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
El dorsal 3.
Well, they've
El
stamped some
dorsal
authority
5.
on things,
El
but how
dorsal
much
8.
more authority
El
can
dorsal
be generated?
13. El dorsal 4.
And it's
El
Tchouaméni.
dorsal 18. Cambio de
Thuram.
jugadores.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
João Cancelo. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball, and he's in here. Fires it in low. It's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That is good strength. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Thuram is onto this. Knocks it into space. Nicely aimed pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Osimhen. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Frimpong. And here's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Plays it across. Eder Militao clears it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a throw-in. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Kimmich. Dani Olmo. It's Kimmich. And here's Thuram. And it's Kimmich. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Here's Xavi Simons. Konate deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defence.
Can he finish? Bellingham. And it's Partey. Mbappe. It's Thuram. Oscar Mingueza. And it's Gravenberch. João Cancelo. Ndika. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Bellingham. It's Thuram. And it's Partey. And here's Thuram. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Simons. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in deep. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Simons. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Thuram. Mingueza got a long way forward to join the attack. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Valverde. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Xavi Simons, and the counter is on. Thuram. João Cancelo is in a really good position out wide. That'll be a throw. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, super ball. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That's Valverde. No, he's not getting past him there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni touches it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Pete.
Thuram! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pass is just off target. Fofana. Chouameni. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fires it in low. Ndika gets good distance on it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking for options for movement. And that has been clubbed away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Paris Saint-Germain get the ball rolling in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cucurella gets it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chouameni. Valverde. Lovely feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Deftly away. And it's Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Chouameni is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Lobbed in behind. Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Fofana gets over and intercepts. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 38, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 10, el
Simple.
dorsal 7.
That's been cut out, well played.
El dorsal 3.
Cucurella looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Xavi Simons, who's set up one goal so far. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Martinez with the clearance. Xavi Simons is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Valverde. Thuram. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Simons. Now it's Osimhen. Frimpong. And here's the chance to counter. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Olmo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Valverde. Great chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Spain go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he cuts out the supply.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Dembele. Is there any support? He might not need it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's running through. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, they can break here. Frimpong. Frimpong carries the ball down the right.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Dembele. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So here comes a substitution. Moved on forwards. Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle.
And a chance!
And they've got rid. And he's had it nicked away. 2 minutes to be added on. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.